Hello everyone, and welcome back to my channel, where I was taken as much by surprise as you must have been by this trailer that came out of nowhere. We have a lot to talk about, even though lots of it were generic scenery shots, but before I make a longer trailer breakdown, I wanted to concentrate a bit on Messmer the Impaler, because this is where all the exciting lore is. There are a lot of quasi-religious themes going on in this trailer, lots of talk about light and darkness and imagery to match, but never mind that for the moment, let's look at the character design first. Messmer has the red hair and gold eyes that you'd expect from an Empyrean, and he rhetorically asks his mother if a tarnished like us is to be accorded lordship by her. Presumably this is a reference to Marika. So let's proceed on the basis that Messmer is related to, and in some way closely bound to, Miquella. Of equal importance are the design elements that characterise his armour and body, namely bat wings and the snake. These will be recognisable to most of you as being intricately linked to depictions of the devil, whether as the snake in the Garden of Eden or as a monstrous fallen angel shown with the ugliest wings. Messmer is clearly coded as the fiery, satanic Lucifer figure, in contrast to the radiant, angelic Miquella. Those of you who saw my video about Miquella and Elfale will remember how he and his holy tree are named after the archangels Michael and Raphael. Michael is specifically the figure in Revelation who casts down the devil and who is always depicted fighting him. Miquella and Messmer are obviously inspired by the pairing of Michael and the devil. Incidentally, Lucifer is the fallen angel, so I suppose it retroactively makes sense that Messmer has no Erdtree throne, even if he is a child of Marika. I feel a lot of what I spoke about in the Miquella video, particularly about the religious themes, is vindicated by what we see here. There are also a few interesting points to make about the name. Taking it in reverse order, since Messmer has more lore implications, the epithet the Impaler presumably refers to the great lance he fights with, rather like how Vlad the Impaler earned his sobriquet because of his favourite execution method. The name Messmer is very interesting. I think this is a nod to Franz Messmer, whose life's work relates very closely to St. Trina, sleep, and the themes of the DLC. Messmer was an 18th century physician who came up with some mildly crackpot theories about life forces and the effects of the sun and moon on human bodies. His therapeutic techniques formed the basis for hypnosis, initially named after him as mesmerism. Being mesmerized or hypnotized is obviously a very important thematic link to St. Trina, the goddess of sleep. She is symbolized by lilies, which, as we saw in the previous video, are known in Japanese, and therefore to FromSoft, as sleeping lotuses for their blooming habits. It is also very neat that Messmer, although German, lived and worked in Vienna, where Sigmund Freud would later establish his psychoanalytic theories of dream analysis. This is where Vienna earned its nickname City of Dreams. Keep an eye out in the DLC for characters or reference to characters by the name of Sigmund or some variation thereof. I will, as I said, put together a lore breakdown looking at the trailer as a whole, but I was more excited to make this one first. While I'm working on that, please watch the video on Miquella and Trina, which expands more on the background of what we've been talking about here. As I said, I feel a lot of that video has been vindicated by what we've seen even in this short trailer. Until then, and I promise it won't take me long, remember to like and subscribe, and as ever, thank you for watching.